Hi, my name is Lisa. Welcome to this desk relief yoga practice. Today's practice will be especially nice for you if you work with your laptop or at the desk or just generally spend quite a lot of time during the day sitting down. So we'll move the body a little bit, we will pay a little bit more attention to the neck, shoulders and the back. So hopefully by the end of it you'll feel a little bit nicer, or a little bit longer, more relieved and just generally good in your body. So when you're ready, let's meet in a comfortable cross-legged seated position on the mat. Bring your hands on top of the knees and just roll the shoulders back, open through the chest, open the spine, sit nice and tall. With an inhale, let's bring the arms all the way up, interlace the fingers and open the palms to face the sky or the ceiling. And just stretch through the whole upper body. You can move a little bit from side to side, just slight movements. Open the shoulders. Maybe look up and just stretch nicely. With an exhale, bring the hands down. Let's move our neck a little bit as well. So just start making half circles from shoulder to shoulder with the neck. Few more times. Now bring it back to center, interlace the fingers and bring your hands on top of on the crown of the head. Press the chin into the chest. Feel the stretch in the back of the neck. Keep the spine straight. We're just stretching the neck here. Try to press a little bit more. Find your breath here as well. Deep inhale. Exhale, press the chin into the chest a little bit more. And then release the hands, relax the neck. With an inhale, bring the arms up one more time. And with an exhale, we're going to twist towards the right. So your left hand comes against the right knee. Press yourself into a twist. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale, see if you can twist a little bit more. Inhale, bring yourself back to center, arms up, and with an exhale, twist towards the other side. Again, take a deep inhale here, find more length in the back. Exhale, see if you can twist a little bit more. Inhale, arms up, and bring yourself back to center. Release the arms down. This time, bring the right arm up, bend the elbow, and bring the palm of the right hand somewhere between your shoulder blades, so just wherever you can, at the top of the back. And then bring the left arm from underneath and try to grab the right fingers. See if you can grab them. If you can't, that's completely fine. Just reach the arms towards each other. Maybe press your right elbow back with the help of the head. Just find the sensation in the shoulder. As long as you can feel the opening in the right shoulder here, that's what we're aiming for, that's what we're looking for. Doesn't really matter the shape. Release the arms and let's do the same thing on the other side. So bring the left arm up and then bend the elbow. Land that left palm somewhere, maybe behind your shoulder blades, but anywhere at the top of the back. And then bring the right arm from underneath to grab the left fingers. Press the left elbow back with the help of your head. Keep the back straight. Feel the opening in the shoulders. This may feel a little bit challenging and uncomfortable, but this is really good relief for the shoulders. With the next exhale, let go of the hands. Shake them a little bit, release. With the next inhale, open the chest, roll the shoulders back, look up. With an exhale, we're going to roll the spine, bend the spine. Inhale, open the chest, look up. Exhale, round through the spine, press it back, feel the stretch in the back of your in the back, just in the back in general, the top of the back. Inhale, look up, open the chest. Exhale, round through the spine. One more time. Inhale, open the chest, look up, roll the shoulders back. Exhale, round through the spine. And then bring yourself back to center. From here, come to all fourth or tabletop position. So your hands are directly underneath the shoulders, knees are directly underneath the hips. Fingers are spread wide. We'll move the wrists a little bit to give them some relief as well. So on the inhale, move your body towards the front a little bit. And then exhale, bring the hips back. A few times like this. Inhale, shift the weight to the front. Exhale, move the weight back. One more. Inhale, bring the weight over, shoulders over the wrists. Exhale, back. This time, change the position of the hands, so fingers are going to face back. Lean back towards your heels and just stay here. Feel the stretch in the front of the arms. Really nice stretch through the wrist, through the front of the arms. Beautiful. Bring yourself back to center, and this time bring your hands on the mat, palms facing up, fingers facing back. And again, lean towards your hips, towards your heels, to find the sensation of stretching in the wrists and through the outside of the arms this time. Just a few more moments here. Nice. Bring yourself up. Slowly release the hands and change the position one more time. This time, palms are facing down and fingers are pointing to the sides of the mat. And we're just going to lean towards one side and then towards the other side. Lean towards one side and to the other side. One more time, lean towards one side and to the other side. Bring your palms on the mat, shoulder distance apart, just fingers facing front this time. You will make a few circles with the hips, but also with the shoulders and the wrists. So we're moving the hips primarily, but at the same time we're bringing the shoulders above the wrists and also stretching back here. Just moving towards one direction and then change the direction. Just move the hips to the other side. Again, we're finding some mobility and stretching in the wrists here. But at the same time, waking up the hips, the knees, and also the spine. Bring yourself back to center. This time, lay down on the mat, on your belly. Bring the elbows underneath the shoulders. Your legs are just relaxed on the mat. Fingers are spread. With an inhale, bring the elbows closer to the hips, or just try and pull them towards the hips. So here you should be able to find the sensation of opening in the chest and in the shoulders. Sphinx pose. Find your breath. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, pull the elbows back towards the hips. One more inhale. With an exhale, relax down. And this time, extend your left hand to the side. Now, with the help of your right hand, lean over towards the left side. Bring your right leg behind your left knee. Bring the head on the mat. Just stretching through the arm, you should be feeling the sensation in the left shoulder here. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Just one more breath here. Feel that stretching in the shoulder, in the left shoulder. Slowly bring yourself back to center. This time extend the right arm to the side. With the help of your left hand, move yourself towards the right side. Lean over towards the right. Bring the head down. Bring the left leg just behind the right knee. A few breaths here, laying down, stretching through the shoulder, through the arm. Take a deep inhale and exhale. One more breath here. And then gently bring yourself back to center. This time change the position of your right forearm a little bit. So bring it diagonally in front of you, and then bend your left leg. Grab it with your left hand and bring the foot closer to your body. We want to find the sensation of stretching in the top of the left leg here. If you can also flip the grip so the elbow is pointing up and you can bring the foot closer to your body. Just take a breath here. See if you can bring that foot even closer to find the sensation of stretching in the left hip, in the left quadriceps, in the front of the left leg here. And then release your leg. Come to center. This time change the position of the left forearm. So bring it diagonally just in front of you. Lean a little bit towards the left, bend the right knee, grab the right foot. And maybe stay here, or maybe flip the grip so your right elbow is pointing up and your fingers are pointing to the front, so you can bring the foot even closer into the body. Just a few breaths here. Open the chest here. Stretch through the quadriceps, the big muscle in the front of the leg. And then release the right leg back. Bring yourself up to tabletop. This time walk your hands a little bit further to the front of the mat and then drop your chest down. Maybe bring the forehead on the mat. If it doesn't come all the way to the mat, that's fine. Just release the head wherever it is. Let the chest sink down towards the mat. If this is not enough sensation for you, you can also walk the knees a little bit further and bring your chest on the mat. Just see where you are. We're here to find the sensation of opening through the armpits and the chest and the shoulders. Few more breaths here. With the next inhale, bring the right hand next to your right ear, left hand next to your left ear. Bring yourself up to tabletop. Tuck the toes under, bring the hips up and back. Come to a downward facing dog. Paddle out the legs here, so bend the knees just one at a time to stretch through the back of the legs. And downward dog is generally a very nice position to stretch and move through the whole body. Make sure your fingers are spread. You're pressing into the mat. Shoulders are away from the ears. Tailbone is pointing up. Press your chest back towards the thighs. And once you found that stretching, lengthening sensation in the back, then try to straighten the legs and bring the heels towards the mat. You can also keep the knees bent, and if the heels don't come on the mat, that's completely fine. We're just aiming to find the stretching sensation, the elongating sensation in the spine and the back here. With the next inhale, look to the front and walk your feet towards your hands, just slowly, and then come to a forward fold here. Bring your feet hip distance apart and just relax your torso down. Maybe grab the opposite elbows here, maybe swing from side to side. Relax the head and the neck and the whole torso, just relax it completely. Maybe keep the bend in the knees if that feels good. Beautiful. With an inhale, slowly come all the way up. Interlace your fingers behind you and press the knuckles down. Open through the chest. Look up. With the next exhale, bend the knees. Bring the knuckles overhead. Fold forward. One more position to release through the shoulders. Relax your torso down. With each exhale, see if you can let the gravity pull your head down towards the mat and just bring you a little bit more closer, a little bit closer to your legs, your belly, a little bit closer to the thighs, and hands a little bit more over above your head. Go ahead and release the arms. Slowly bring the palms on the mat. Step both legs back and then shift your weight back to downward facing dog. With an inhale, bring the right leg up, bend the right knee open through the hip. And with an exhale, step the right leg to the front, drop the left knee down. Inhale, bring the arms up, sink the hips down. Again, open through the chest, palms are facing each other. Bring the shoulders back. Exhale, bring the left hand on the mat. Right arm extends towards the sky for a simple twist. If you want to go a little bit deeper, you can bend the left knee and grab the left foot. This will add the sensation of stretching in the quadriceps. Open the chest here. Take a deep inhale. And exhale, release the foot if you're grabbing it. Bring both hands down on the mat and step the right leg back to downward facing dog. Here, bring the knees onto the mat. Bring the chest between your palms. Slide your body down. Come to a cobra pose. Take a deep inhale here. And exhale, move the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. With the next inhale, bring the left leg up, bend the knee, open through the hip. With an exhale, step the left foot between the hands, drop the right knee down. Inhale, arms up, open through the chest, palms facing each other, feel a nice curve in the back. With an exhale, bring the palms on the mat. Step your left leg back, come to downward dog. This time bring the knees on the mat as wide as the mat. Big toes touching, sink the hips back, come to child pose. Walk your fingers as far as you can. Feel the stretch in the arms, the armpits and the back. Drop the belly down. Allow your back to be long. Really nice and long here. Take a deep inhale and exhale through the mouth. Take a deep inhale and exhale through the mouth. One more time, deep inhale. Exhale through the mouth. With the next inhale, bring yourself up and lay down on the mat on your back. Bend the knees, bring the feet close to the hips. Bring the right foot on top of the left knee and maybe stay here, see if that feels good for you, or maybe grab the left leg just underneath the knee with both hands and bring the left knee closer into the chest for reversed pigeon. Here you should feel the stretching sensation in the right hip. Open the right knee as well. So we're stretching and opening the right hip here. If you want a little bit more sensation, bring the left knee even closer into your chest. Keep the tailbone on the mat, your back is flat on the mat. One more breath here. With the next exhale, see if you can bring that knee a little bit closer. And then release the legs and change sides. So bring the left foot on top of the right knee and maybe stay there, or maybe grab the right leg just underneath the knee and bring the right knee into the chest. Feel the opening and stretching sensation in the left hip. Bring the left knee away from your chest. Couple of breaths here. You can also close your eyes here if that feels good. Deep inhale. Exhale, see if you can bring the right knee even closer into your chest. And then let go of the leg, release the legs, bring both feet on the mat. With the next inhale, we're going to bring the hips up, push through the heels, interlace the hands behind your back, and maybe walk your shoulders closer towards each other. Bring your hips up as high as you can, open through the chest here, push through the heels, engage the glute muscles. Stretch through the front line of the body. Beautiful. One more breath here, deep inhale. With an exhale, release the hips on the mat. Bring both knees into your chest, bring the hands on top of the knees, make a few circles with the knees just to release through the lower back and massage the area around tailbone. Change the direction. And this time bring both feet on the mat first. Now bring your hips a little bit more towards the left side. Bring the knees into the chest and then drop the knees towards the right. Extend the arms to the side, look to the left side. You can bring the right hand on top of the knees as well, on top of the left knee, if that feels good. Keep the knees on the mat, try to bring your left shoulder to the mat. Couple of breaths here to find more length in the spine. Couple more breaths here to find the length in the spine. One more deep inhale and long exhale. With the next inhale, bring the knees to the center. Bring the feet on the mat for a moment. This time bring the hips a little bit to the right side. Then bring the knees into the chest and drop them towards the left. Extend the right arm, look towards the right side. Maybe bring the left hand on top of the right knee. Try to keep the knees on the ground, or they don't touch the ground, and just as close to the ground as possible. And look towards your right. Try to bring the right shoulder towards the mat. Couple of breaths here. You can also close your eyes if that feels good. Just feel that stretching, twisting sensation in the spine. Few more breaths. With the next inhale, bring both knees to the center. Realign yourself, so just bring the hips back to center. One more time, bring the knees into your chest. Hug your knees, bring the forehead to the knees. Hug the knees, bring the forehead to the knees. And then relax down, send the legs long to the front of the mat, to the corners of the mat. Bring the arms on the sides of your body, palms facing up. Relax through the whole body. Let your legs be heavy on the mat, your hips, your spine, your shoulders, both arms, your head. Just allow your body that space to be flat on the mat, not doing anything. Just relaxing. Just relaxing. Slowly bring your hands above your head and stretch really nicely, like you just woke up. Stretch your body. Keep your eyes closed. Slowly bend the knees and then bring yourself to your favorite side. Maybe rest your head on your forearm. And when you're ready, slowly bring yourself up to a comfortable seated position on the mat. Keep your eyes closed. Bring the palms in front of the chest. Rub the palms against each other to create some energy. And then bring them to cover your eyes and cover your face. Slowly open your eyes inside your palms and bring the palms down in front of your chest for Namaste. Thank you so much for joining this practice with me. I hope that you feel a little bit longer in your body, a little bit nicer overall, and a little bit relieved from all that sitting down, desk, laptop work that we do. Thank you so much and have a beautiful day. Namaste.